Welcome in, welcome. And today we have a pretty cool video idea. In Rocket League, there's a very famous player back in the day who was a very high ranked top player, but his entire thing was he actually didn't play with mechanics. He was like a top pro player who only used the most basic stuff in the game. So instead of doing all the ceiling shots and crazy tricks that the other players would do, all he would do... Oh shoot, my first shot is just 2,000 something stars. Jeez, man. Not the most pleasant spawn you could have got. Anyways, bye-bye 2,000 star. The point was that this guy was really good and would beat the best players in the world without using mechanics, just by doing the most basic stuff and by playing smart. And that made me curious, can I replicate the same thing for Bedwars? People who are familiar with my channel will know that I have a very erratic and unique playstyle that involves a lot of drag clicking and a lot of fringe bridging techniques and crazy stuff that probably aren't used that much in the meta of Bedwars. And since it would obviously be hard to jump directly into playing with absolutely zero mechanics, I've broken this video down into 3 challenges, with each one being harder than the last. For the first challenge, I just have to erase all of my fringe special techniques and play like a generic sweaty 500 star. Butterfly clicking for everything, no drag clicking, no crazy bridging, hence the name Sweaty Sweat PvP or whatever I called myself. So stuff like fireball jumping is still allowed for this very first part, but once we get into the harder parts of the challenge, I'm gonna be losing every mechanic you can really think of. Anyway, for now, let's just head mid. XX Sweat PvP YT has already beaten 2 very high level players in this game. Let's see if he can manage to close it out. Getting M's certainly has never hurt. That fireball might have gotten blocked by the tree, it looks like it did. And I do not believe I have enough blocks to go back to my base, so I will be going this way. If I lose my bed for it, I think the 8 M's are a worthwhile trade. This is slightly difficult because I am still not at all used to this mouse. It's probably like the 5th time that I played with it. So I'm still kind of getting used to the correct grip for right click butterfly, because I was only getting 16 CPS there and I'm up to 24. Chest is so far away on this map. Okay, red bunt that way. I think if that's the case, I want to grab my diamonds. But yeah, very nice right now that I'm allowed to butterfly click and then I'm allowed to block it, because those are not long for this challenge. Do I even have time to run all the way back in here? I'm just gonna buy a trap, sack the diamond, but at least I don't lose my bed. Okay, let me get our guy. Didn't use the M's for anything yet. I guess I'm just running out. But yeah, if we lost this first game, maybe this challenge wouldn't have been something that I could complete. So it's a good thing that we're looking up here. I wanted to drag click for that block placement so bad, but I managed not to. Butterfly blocking was just enough. Nice. Luckily, I can still block him with butterfly, even though I'm not that good at it. Wow, that guy's not very happy. But we did manage to kill a lobby with a 2,300 star, a 700 star, and an ult, all without using my special techniques. So now let's get into part 2. Into phase 2 of the challenge, and things are getting a lot more difficult. Now I am no longer allowed to butterfly at all. And on top of that, the only bridging method I can do is ninja bridge. You may think that's not a big deal, but the thing is, with only having single click, I would want to be trying to do cha-cha bridging or fruit bridging or something like that, but no fancy bridging techniques, only ninja bridge. The only techniques that I've been able to retain for this part of the video are ninja bridging, basic up and down fireball jumps, aim at the ground and fireball it to fireball jump, that's still allowed. And then lastly, I'm actually still allowed to block hit, which is going to make such a gigantic difference when it matters. We did get wrong way rushed, and then almost voided. Okay, somehow killed him. And finaled. I think I can get back to my base in time. Yeah, we'll be okay. Should be able to deflect his fireball. Nope. He had a fireball pretty early in the game. And since he rushed the wrong way, his first rush is going to go kill his bed for free. Cool. Nice, and we get him. Can really focus on my aim here with the lack of butterfly. I can just really try and focus up on aiming correctly. But yeah, it would be pretty awesome to get both of these just done. No, I wanted to drag click so bad. That's why I flew off the side there. But I actually managed to like remind myself that I couldn't. Nice. Little god method around that guy. So far so good, just have to hope we don't run into a blatant cheater. I recorded another video tonight before this one, and there may or may not have been a gigantic bee hopper in it. Okay, both red and white are there. No one getting my bed though, so I am safe to run this direction. No block hitting is gonna be pretty rough. But honestly, being able to do the first 2 parts of the challenge is good, because then I have a lot of video time left if I end up losing the last part 5 times. Let's make use of our one allowed technique, the up and down fireball jump. Okay, got him. Probably best to just save all this, right? So that red can't escape to mid and force me to void and all that. Wait. Beautiful! Yes, dude. If you look at my hand cam, watch the hand cam, I started moving my grip to switch to butterfly, but I also caught myself. I didn't make a single mistake that game with the challenge. Honestly, a very clean game. And now we can get on to the insane one. Let's see if I have what it takes. Alright, here we are. Crouch bridging only. Single click only. No block hitting. No fireball jumping. So basically, locked clicking like this the entire game, and only the ability to strafe left and right, basically. So I have to stay crouched the entire time while bridging, because if you haven't noticed, I am big noob 47129328. Oh, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. It's gonna take a little while to get used to. Please cut me a little slack with that one. Whoops, damn, he can trade me so easily there. But yeah, I honestly would not be surprised if I have to attempt this multiple times before I get it, because it looks really difficult. Like, just the amount of time that it's gonna take to go anywhere. Big noob crouch bridging only. Yeah, now I have to run back. At least I got some chain armor, so that is helpful. Oh my gosh, he almost managed to beat me there despite the hit difference, because he was able to block my hits. Coming in hot. Pretty weird build limits on this map. No, damn it. I ended up so far away from his bed. You saw the vision though, you saw the vision. Do you think I should be allowed to use fireballs? Wait, that's an interesting question. I'll make a deal. How about if I complete this challenge and win this game as well, I'll do an even more ultimate version after this where I can only use blocks, tools, and a sword. But for now, I think even the biggest noobs know how to throw fireballs. Like this. Kablam! Not able to get a hit there. Okay, this is a very annoying spot for this because the obvious counter is fireball jumping and I do not have access to that. Yeah, this guy gets to jump. Nice to have sharp and he doesn't. I've always felt there was something psychotic about people who side rush on this map, but it's interesting because they built this little platform for that express purpose. I just find it so weird having the option to go to diamonds and not doing it. Nice. I'm able to kill him. Oh, and no hotkeying, and no hotkeying. Oh, we do get him. The fights are actually really scary because I know that there's nothing I can do to really affect the outcome. And voiding is the best play here because I'm only allowed to shift the bridge. It takes so long to get to the diamond gem. Yeah, very convenient that I can still use some of the more specialty items, even if I can't use them in the optimal ways. Make sure to bridge slowly. Big noob does not know anything else. Yellow has a gigantic defense. I'm literally just impersonating Yellow this game, bro. He's the real deal. Oh, this is gonna take so long. No, please let me do this already. Don't really have anything particularly good to do with these fireballs that I bought. I'm not allowed to jump with anything. Guess I could just throw them right at this guy's face, but what's that gonna get me? Oh, they switched the locations of the shop and the... He's stacked than me. Yeah, I died in 4 hits. That's gonna be really difficult. I have a feeling that this by itself is gonna be very hard to close out. I'm not sure I can imagine doing the challenge after this one. Let's get all of the above. I need to get heal pool for the off chance that I have to take a final fight in my base. I'm just kind of like at the mercy of the gear difference. Can't fireball jump on pink, just gotta run after him. Haven't seen red in a while. What? I'm a noob. That's so sweet. Low key, if I kill the rest of them, I might just let that guy win. Would you guys get mad at me if I let yellow win the game? Can I still call that completing the challenge? Because like we know that I would have killed yellow anyways, right? There's like a decent chance that I would have beaten yellow. Kablam! And we get our guy. Time to go for his bed, which is undefended, so we get it for free. Yippee! I'm a little scared to void in this scenario, because if he's mining my bed, I don't think I could win the following fight against him. Wait, he's literally asking for the win. Alright, we're doing it, we're doing it. Beautiful single hit combo. Try to finish the job. Absolutely 0 knockback from red. Oh, damn it. Red definitely has like prot 3. Wait, yellow's coming to my base. I'm not a big fan of that. If he comes to attack me, then no dice, no dice. That's so unfortunate. I think I need to like beat red by about 10 hits to make up for this gear difference. And you see I didn't get hit reg there out of that trade because he's pretty high ping. Okay, do manage to get him. Not sure what I'm allowed to do. Has he been lining up that fireball this whole time? I have 4 gaps. I'm not sure what I'm doing with those. Oh, that fireball got him! I used it in the most brain dead way possible. The only thing I could do, throw it directly at his face. Okay. God method is all I've got. No! Please! Please! Please, yes! That was so sweaty, dude. I am gonna go through with it. We are going to be giving yellow team and his 10-layer defense the win. Level 3 of this challenge was actually pretty doable. He didn't have a pickaxe after all of that. No, it's over. Alright, and with that 3 for 3 record, we are going to be attempting the craziest version of the challenge I could possibly think of. It looks like we got a pretty newbie lobby. This low-key might be not that bad, but in this version, I'll tell you what we've lost. No hotkeys. The only items I'm allowed to use are sword, blocks, and then tools to mine someone's bed only, and then eating gapples. Those are the only things that I can do. I'm also not allowed to jump when running, not allowed to block hit, single click only. Uh-oh. 2 people on me. Better get heal pool. And then all of the same rules from the last challenge as well. So I can't even fireball these guys off. Dude, I just got flawlessed by the 300 ping guy. $300 ping, yet he trades last hit with me. What have they done to the server? Okay, so let me rephrase that. We have to clutch a game with all of the stuff I just mentioned. My only items I can use are blocks, sword, gaps, and then anything I need to break somebody's bed. I'm only allowed to shift bridge, so I have to slowly go around here. I can't jump while running, so I should probably run like this. I'm also not allowed to use hotkeys, but give me a pass if I forget about that, because that's a pretty hard one to remember mid-game. Okay. It's really hard fighting high ping on these rules, bro. It's so difficult. Can only bridge with crouch. Nice, he voided. That's so good. Gotta grab more diamonds. This is the only way I'm gonna be able to survive. Oh my god, dude, I go so slowly just running. I think diamond armor could be the way to save myself. Okay, manually pick up the blocks and put them there. Usually I could just go for red's bed, but it would take me so long to do that. I could try going for pink. Noobiest noob ever. Go faster. There's no point getting those other emeralds because there isn't even anything I could buy with them. Dude, nobody made a mid-bridge. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my god, that guy was stacked too. I need to be able to use some of these diamonds and M's, or I just have no point. I am abusing the frick out of the god method, dude. It's the only thing keeping me alive at all. Like, and I can't crouch bridge to red. That's just a death sentence. If the fact that there's this many noobs ends up being the reason I lose, that nobody made a bridge to mid. Green is still in the game, and he has armor while red doesn't. This sucks. Wait, he might not see me. He did. It's all in. All or nothing. Wait, we let him go. We let him go. That's so good for us. If I get a diamond sword, then I literally have the best items I can possibly get in the game. Oh, I was probably using my hotkey in that fight. There's just too much stuff to remember. I can't fireball him either. Even if I had one. He voided. Wait, give me good stuff? It gave it to red. Pink behind me. He lost his bed. He has M's. Oh, but he's gonna get to spend them in time because I run so slowly. At least I get to jump because the bridge goes up. Nice! We just melted him. And I got 8 emeralds. Okay. Well, I'm not allowed to use much of that. See, I just bought a fireball. I forgot I'm not allowed to have that. We have to play just with good decision making and the techniques that we're allowed to use. The god method is a perfect example of that. Hiding my diamond sword like this, another perfect example. Like, what can I even get? I guess I could get endstone. There might be some use to that. I don't think I can buy better than the default tools. Those are just there so that I don't get like stun locked, unable to progress in the game. Have to get my scroll position ready. Nice. I can't catch up to him. I just realized. If they run away, I actually can't catch up. It's not worth taking the fight on this bridge. Oh my god. Oh my god. He voided himself. That was so scary. I'm on fire, so I'll also not take much KB. Nice. 2.99 block hit as well. Getting fireballed by yellow was so scary, bro. Bonker boost. He still doesn't have any diamond upgrades. I have so many. Get a bunch of stuff. Yes. I have 4 M's that I can't use. Is he potting in this? No, he's sneaking. You can tell by the shopkeeper. Look at that. We're using all the available stuff we can. We just have to make good gameplay decisions. Okay, we have a 64 of endstone. Brilliant. You can see him right here by his particles. We're gonna start by just going up as fast as we can. Wait, the endstone's low-key genius. He can't break my bridge with a fireball. Oh. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm doing like the smartest plays that I can with just the available items. Oh, he can catch up to me, can't he? I'll do another little 2-pillar there. Get in! Yes! Yes! It's so close! It's in my hands! It's in my grasp! Please! Please! No! Please! Yes! Let's go! Noobiest noob ever takes the dub with non-jumping only blocks. There was actually a lot of pretty decent gameplay in that game for how goofy it was. I hope you enjoyed. This is an idea I really was excited to record. But yeah, tell me how you thought about this one. It was honestly really fun, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Like yo bitch, come parts on my jeans, you ain't never seen this shit. Now I'm up, I got a couple bad bitches on my dick. I've been on my bankroll, you been looking on my shit. Looking on my talking. Every time abuse is one-sided. I'm getting hella biz.